Okay, so I look pretty bad today. I know I say that sometimes just to lampshade the fact that I didn't want to brush my hair or something before I put the hat on for a video. Today it's the truth. I look pretty crappy. I did not do anything to make myself look nice for this video at all. I don't see the point. This is going to be really quick. I just want to talk about the state of my mental health a little bit, so that you guys will understand where I'm coming from when I say that it's been difficult to make videos lately. This is the video that I alluded to in my recent top. It ended up being a top 6 things that I want to see from Steven Universe the movie. I'm trying to think of a good way to segue into the main point of the video, and I can't, so I'm just going to straight up and say it. Something that I've alluded to, more so on my Tumblr than on here, as I share stuff about mental health on my Tumblr a lot, is that I suffer from depression. I have for, years. I didn't really know what it was then, but I think I started noticing it back in the 8th grade. So 2001, 2002, something like that. Sorry for the little cuts there. Doing math is difficult for me sometimes. So it's been a thing I've dealt with for a really long time. I've gotten help for it before. I've talked to people. But I got to a point where I was pretty in control of it. So I stopped worrying about that because, medical help costs money. And I don't have much of that. But it's been, let's say, flaring up a little more than I'm used to lately. It's been kind of rough managing it. And I'm still having trouble justifying going to see like a therapist or something. I really want to, but I'm having trouble justifying it just because my budget's so tight right now. So I'm having to do other stuff to try to manage this. And unfortunately, very unfortunately, because I don't want this to be the case at all. Something had gotten stuck to my camera. I don't want this to be the case at all, but I'm having trouble finding the motivation to do some of my regular videos. I want to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Reviews. That one's not being affected by this. That's still being affected by the fact that I can't find high-quality scans of the Duelist Kingdom arc, and I don't want to download an ebook of it and have to screen capture every single freaking page. That sounds terrible. That is going to end up being what I have to do since my in-home scanner is broken, and therefore I can't scan my copies of the manga. But other stuff, even my regular Thursday videos, which are usually my bigger videos, are being affected by this. Sorry, I've got my window open. That's why there's noise pollution in the background. All of that's being affected by this. And trying to force myself to make content that I'm not able to find motivation to make isn't helping at all with this. And it's better or worse day to day, But some days I'll get up and I'll be like, I will have been like the day before, man, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start putting together that Teen Titans review for later this week. And then the next day I just don't have any motivation to do it. And so it ends up not getting done, and I hate it. I absolutely hate that that's the case. But there's not a ton that I can do about it. If I force myself to make videos that I'm not motivated to make, I'm just going to burn out, and then I'm not going to want to make anything. So I wanted to let you guys know reviews of those kinds of things are still coming. I'm going to start ensuring that I do enough work on those more manic days that I can finish the work on more depressive days when they hit, and still get those videos out to you, just not maybe as quickly as I have in the past. And in the meantime, I'm going to focus more on my more stream of consciousness-y, less heavily edited videos, like the 2 cents videos and stuff, to fill out more of the time on my channel, since those are the kinds of videos that I can produce in just a day or so without problem. And because they also tend to be about whatever I'm passionate about at the moment, which of course helps me find the motivation to put them together in the first place. I'm hoping that once we start getting more Steven Universe content, particularly the movie, that I'll be able to find enough inspiration to just blast ahead with whatever I want to do again for a while. Because I'm not going to lie with you guys, my non-Steven Universe stuff still doesn't get as much play on this channel as my other content, which means I make less money when there isn't new Steven Universe stuff to talk about, which does, of course, hurt my motivation. So I'm hoping that once that's not the case anymore, at least for a while, things will improve. And I am going to, I think, look into how difficult it would be, how costly it would be to see a therapist about this. I've been coping with depression on my own for so long at this point that it feels a part of me. And it's kind of terrifying that that's the case, because that shouldn't be the case. And I can't deny that it would be nice to feel like that 7th grade kid back before depression really hit him super hard again for the first time since I can remember. Or at least closer to it, you know? I also think I might start keeping away from current events news more so than I have been lately. Because as much as I don't want to bury my head in the sand or whatever, the current state of the world is in and of itself depressing. Which, of course, isn't making things easier for me. So, you might see more cute dog reblogs on my Tumblr for a while rather than reblogs about, I don't know, the current U.S. president or the fact that our planet is on fire in multiple places right now, stuff like that. Otherwise, I don't know, I guess I'm just asking you guys to be a little patient with me right now. And I know you will be, you guys are great. But, I felt like opening up like this was probably the most important thing I could do right now, just so you guys understand fully where I'm coming from. And I mean, hey, if anybody has their own experiences that they want to share with me, anything that you think might help, or you just want to open up like I did, the comments are there. You are welcome to use them for whatever, just so long as, you know, nobody treats anybody badly, because I don't want to deal with that shit right now. Oh, and if anybody knows of a site or a channel or a blog or whatever which might help me figure out why I can't get my Skyrim game to work, especially now that, from what I can tell, everything in it is up to date properly, let me know in the comment section down below, because that is stressing me out too. I really want to get back to playing that game for the 3 of you who actually watched that series. All of that said, yeah, this has been AJ22. Expect a review of She-Ra Season 3 relatively soon, because I am super excited to produce that video. But either way, I'll talk to you guys later.